Yes, yes, yes. Once again, it's on. Hopefully, you can hear me a lot clearer this time. Shout out to Pirate TV. Go to this channel, subscribe, man. Life behind the wall, man. So that's what kind of time we on over here. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else is in search of whatever they're in search of, we still shouting out the people behind the wall and the people that are still fighting for freedom. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody talking about their freedom fighters and everything like that. But until you in a situation where you gotta fight for your freedom, literally and physically sometimes every day, then you don't know nothing about no freedom fighting. So let us continue. Um, where we last left off, right? We was basically talking about how these Pan-Africanist people are such a con artists and swindlers that they use their whole platform as one large commercial to basically capitalize off the brains and minds of willing participants, thinking that they are doing something self-righteous, thinking that they are doing something spiritual, thinking that they are doing something linked to their culture, when they are doing the furthest thing from that and lining the pockets of these oppressors. You feel what I'm saying? Making them rich, right? Because every time they sell merchandise, every time they plan a trip, every time, you know, they come on live and get their likes up, they're only funding their cause to oppress other sisters and brothers of the diaspora, you know. And as you can see, man, I'm coming with all that compelling evidence. I mean, it's just straightforward, man. Straight out the horse's mouth. I mean, what other way, can you expose somebody but let them expose themselves? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing with this platform right now, man. The dark skinned Drake is in full effect, and I'm gonna just keep coming with content, man. Y'all just gotta keep liking it, keep sharing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn how to do a little more with this stuff. I'm gonna try to get a little more professional as time goes on, but I need y'all help, man. So do y'all part, and I'm gonna do mine. But anyway, let's get back to the subject, right? This guy was talking about um Brittany Rayner, Brittany Grayner, uh, in such a humbling, benevolent way. He went out of his way to basically said she doesn't deserve all that time. He basically he wants to criminalize weed. He's thinking that weed has ruined her life, and she's such a precious young lady, and he wants to go all the way to Russia to fight for her freedom, right? But when it comes to a black American woman in a Nigerian airport, let's see what he has to say.
That ain't gonna work. So, Timbo Slice. This the link. Documentary. Search
Okay.
for Uhuru.
Okay. Like I said, this guy, he shamelessly plugs his documentary every minute and 30 seconds. Like he doesn't take any serious subject seriously. Um, it's sad, but it's true, right? I thought King Erna was a hustler, right? But at least King Erna is trying to reach out to the youth and and and, and teach them valuable lessons uh, about street life, and he gets his hustle on or whatever. But this guy, he's trying to sell you Pan-Africanist morals, values, and ways by capitalizing off of your minds and making you into slaves.
.com.
Listen, just listen to his attitude towards
Documentary.
this sister.
Search for Uhuru.
You know.
.com. That's the. Thank you, brother. Thank
He likes to shamelessly plug He's a very self-promoting person,
All right, let's get back.
and that just shows you his personality trait. He doesn't take any subject seriously.
They told her calm down. She said, I ain't calming down. I ain't calming down. I mean, you just can't do that. But again, I blame Long Stroke Babatunde and Long Stroke Emeka. Because see, let me tell you something. See, Long Stroke Babatunde and Long Stroke Emeka be allowing their sisters to talk to them any type of way. Again, Long Stroke Babatunde and Long Stroke Emeka, when they get with these sisters that they meet online, they allow them to talk to them any type of way.
Okay. First of all, this guy is a Pan African, right? His objective is to get Black Americans to have relations with brothers and sisters in the continent, right? When we hear of these relationships, um, however they are, um, it's usually supposed to be, I guess cool or whatever. He makes it seem so dirty and nasty, right? Um, he's generalizing the situation. Um, he's basically downplaying the the views of the woman uh, because she's only trying to come to get a long stroke or whatever that women could probably be offended by if they were able to hear this man speak. But what's more deeper than that, right, is his attitude towards the whole situation. But you're also planning a trip in November to Nigeria. So are you gonna have some long stroke Babatundes over there for these young ladies? Uh, you know, what kind of extracurricular activities you got planned on that trip? You know, and who won't make it back from that trip? Who will conveniently be lost? You see what I'm saying? We need to be talking about that. You know, I'm just a small little fish in a pond, and from what you looking like over there, man, you a big whale in the ocean, and you got a way bigger platform, and you can seduce a lot more people's mind with your trickery and deception. But guess what, man? All it takes is one, and this one that's on to you is a powerful one. So just know that, and just know that my time will come to shine light on a lot more situations like this and get people to understand that we are in a world filled with people that are trying to capitalize off of our likeness, capitalize off of our greatness, capitalize off of our stories, capitalize off our captivity, right? But we're not gonna allow that no more. You know what I'm saying? Just like the brothers in prison that are fighting for their freedom, you see what I'm saying? To the people out in the real world fighting every day so that they can pay their bills, pay their taxes, provide for their family, and it's all for what? Because somebody else got their foot on our neck, and we too busy infighting with each other to even look up and see who is the real enemy. But we will always have that segment of our community that no matter what we do, if we don't do it according to the ways they want it done, they will always look down on you. From smoking weed to to being a aboriginal native to women's rights to prisoners' rights for people that are fighting for freedom to people that have been wrongly persecuted for crimes, unjustly sentenced for crimes, and things of that nature, right? So when you're looking into these people, those are the traits that you're looking for because they are oppressing us, man. Right? He just made a speech about how he's sending all these people to Nigeria, but if you happen to smoke weed or if you favor weed or whatever, uh, basically, if something happened to you, it's all on you because he warned you, right? And he's not gonna fight for you because he don't favor weed and he think weed is very destructive, right? So instead of just looking at weed as a herb and his people as people that may enjoy or whatever the case may be, he rather looks at it from a situation of uh, right and wrong or whatever the case may be, right? So it's like you're trying to criminalize brothers and sisters that basically have already been living their life and doing what they've been doing, right? So I'm not gonna keep going back and forth all day with the same dialogue. All I'm saying is be aware, you know, um, do your own individual family history, talk to elders in the family, um, look for different sources outside of the internet for information, and you know, protect our women, man, because apparently these Pan-Africanist people ain't gonna do it. They're gonna go try to send them to the Bukharin or send them over there to get sex trafficked or whatever, right? Because you don't have no real explanation why you're trying to get a crusade of people to take them to Africa at their own expense, you know. But that's a whole nother subject. So on that note, peace and love.